Everyone said the forest slept at night, but Lily the bunny knew a secret. When the moon rises, magic begins. Lily bounced out of her cozy burrow, her ears perked and her eyes sparkling. "Tonight feels special," she giggled, grabbing her tiny glowing backpack. With a hop, she skipped into the cool, quiet night, feeling like something magical was about to happen. As she hopped along the path, she heard a sound behind her. "Wait for me," called Toby the turtle, rolling along on his funny wheel skates. He wore a shiny blue helmet and a green scarf. "Hey, Toby," Lily said, smiling. She slowed down so he could catch up. Just then, Bella the bat swooped down from her tree. She wore sparkly goggles. "Are we going on an adventure?" she asked excitedly. "You bet we are," Lily said. "I think we'll find something amazing." The three friends walked deeper into the forest. They saw glowing mushrooms on the ground, shining in pink, purple, and blue. "Let's follow them," Bella said, flying closer. "I think they're showing us the way," said Toby. The mushrooms led them to a sparkling river with glowing lily pads floating on the water. With each hop and flap, the mushrooms seemed to get brighter and brighter, guiding the way forward. The path led them to a sparkling river, with glowing lily pads floating on the water. The pads glowed softly in the moonlight. "How are we going to cross?" Lily asked, her eyes wide with wonder as she looked at the river. "Like this," Toby said with a big smile. He carefully rolled his wheels onto one of the lily pads. Plop! The lily pad glowed brighter, like it was glad to help. Toby's wheels went a little faster, and he giggled, having fun on the smooth ride. Bella flew above them, her wings shimmering in the moonlight. "This is amazing!" she shouted. She did a loop-de-loop in the air, her wings catching the light. Lily carefully jumped onto the next lily pad. It lit up with a soft glow beneath her paws. "This is so fun!" she laughed. As they crossed, a soft hoot echoed through the trees. A great, wise owl with glowing yellow eyes flew down to them. "Good evening, friends," the owl said. "You are on the path to something very special." "Are we almost there?" Lily asked. "Not yet," the owl replied. "But follow me, and I'll show you the way." The owl took off into the misty fog that had started to roll in. It was thick like cotton candy, making everything look a little fuzzy. "I can't see anything," Bella squeaked, looking around. "Don't worry," the owl called from the fog. "I'll lead you." As if on cue, tiny fireflies appeared. They glowed bright green, yellow, and orange, lighting up the fog like tiny stars. The fireflies flew in a line, leading the way. "This is like a glowing train of fireflies," Lily said, her eyes wide with wonder. "I can barely keep up with them." Toby chuckled, rolling his wheels faster. The path of fireflies led them to a thick bush. Lily pushed the branches aside with her paws, and what she saw made her gasp. Behind the bush was a hidden village, tiny houses made of mushrooms, with glowing windows and twinkling lights. There were fairies flying everywhere. Some were hanging twinkling lanterns, while others played magical instruments made of flowers and leaves. "Welcome," called a fairy as she floated down to meet them. She had rainbow-colored hair and sparkling wings. "I am Luna, Queen of the Glowing Forest," she said with a smile. "Fairies? Real fairies?" Lily whispered, staring in awe. "Yes," Luna replied. "You are here for a special reason, and tonight, you are our guests." The air was filled with the sweet sounds of music as a small squirrel band started playing. They had tiny drums made of nuts and flutes made of grass. The forest seemed to come alive with rhythm. The fairies floated around, singing and laughing. "Let's dance!" Lily shouted. She spun around, twirling with a little fairy who had glittering blue wings. Toby shuffled slowly, trying his best dance moves, while Bella zoomed through the air, doing flips with the butterflies. The village lights sparkled in every color imaginable, and fireflies zoomed around, making trails of glowing light. It felt like the most magical party Lily had ever been to. Then, Luna, the queen of the glowing forest, floated back into the center of the village. "It's time for the glowing challenge," she announced. "Only the kindest hearts can pass this test." Everyone gathered around as Luna held up a small, glowing seed. "This seed holds a powerful secret," she said. "If you work together and use your kindness, it will bloom." Lily, Toby, and Bella looked at each other. "We can do it," Lily said, jumping into action. Toby hummed a sweet song while Bella gently fluttered her wings, sending a soft breeze. Together, they carefully wrapped the glowing seed in soft leaves. They waited, hoping it would work. At first, nothing happened, but then the seed began to glow even brighter. Shine. It opened up, revealing a beautiful flower that glowed like the moon. It was the brightest thing they had ever seen. "You did it!" Luna cheered. "You showed kindness, teamwork, and love, and now you have earned the right to protect the glowing forest." The flower glowed even brighter, and Luna placed a glowing necklace around each of their necks. The light spread through them. "Now you are the guardians of the glowing forest," she said, her voice full of pride. Suddenly, the fireflies returned, lighting up the fog once more. They led the way back to the glowing lily pads. The night was drawing to a close, but Lily, Toby, and Bella felt different. They felt stronger, wiser, and filled with the magic of the forest. "I'll never forget tonight," Lily said, her voice soft with wonder. "It was the best adventure ever." As they hopped, rolled, and flew back to their homes, the forest whispered gently in the wind. "The glowing magic will always be with you, as long as you carry kindness in your hearts." When they got home, the first light of the sun peeked over the trees. The glowing mushrooms began to fade, and the magic of the night disappeared. But Lily knew she would never forget the secret of the glowing forest. And who knows, maybe the forest would be waiting again for their next adventure. Moral of the story: kindness, teamwork, and love can unlock magic. And when you work together, anything is possible.